It's more about the people and how you treat your employees.
Good.
And that just relates to your customers.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to RelyLocal. I'm your host, Nick Christensen. RelyLocal is a show dedicated to the survival of good things local. Our local businesses have never been under as much stress as we have today. In our show, we discuss all the great reasons we should all rely on local. Today, we're excited to have Dave Butke with us here from Minuteman Press. Welcome to RelyLocal.
Glad
I'm
to be
really
here.
looking forward to talking with you a little bit. I think a lot of people know about printing and copying and all the things that go into that. You know, many businesses need that, even, individuals at their home and things like that need all of those things. But I don't think they realize a lot of the things that go into it or a lot of the cool things that you can get out of that. Impressions are really important, I think. And when you're trying to make your business look good, when you're trying to make your event look good, when you're trying to make your kids' pictures look good, or whatever it might be that you're trying to promote and push, I don't think they realize what goes into that and how much is involved with it and a lot of the ins and outs. So I'm hoping we can kind of talk about that a little bit today.
For sure.
I think a lot of people, too, want to do a lot more things when it comes to promoting what they're doing, whatever it is on a professional business side or individual side, personal side. So how did you get into this? What got you to this point? A lot of people, get into things for certain reasons. What got you here?
Well, first of all, I got into it. My background is McDonald's experience.
Okay.
I've 25 plus years of McDonald's and
Wow.
supervisor for 20 of those. So
Okay.
it's more about the people and how you treat your employees.
Good.
And that just relates to your customers.
Sure.
So it's not about the burgers and the fries. If you treat your employees correct and you treat them right, they're going to take care of your customers. And
Absolutely.
I take that experience with me into whatever it is, whether it's print or any other business. I think that's a huge factor in
Cool.
being successful.
Cool.
So my McDonald's experience, I got into Minuteman through a franchise trade show.
Oh,
and
okay.
Back in
Okay.
2018, so it's been a little while to develop. And
Okay.
we toured 10 to 15 Minutemans across Illinois and Wisconsin.
Wow.
Including
Okay.
Kenosha.
Okay.
And once I visited there, the rest didn't really matter to me.
It fit for you.
That's
it
where
fit for you.
That's where I wanted to be.
Okay, you could tell right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandy and Jesse.
Interesting how that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sandy and Jesse have been there for 18 plus years, and
Okay.
they're ready to retire, and they're looking for the right buyer. I'm looking for the
Sure.
right location. So
That's cool how that can happen.
Yeah, it was a great fit, and I met the team there. So as I bought into this Minuteman, I bought into the employees.
Sure.
Because I wanted
Sure.
the employees, because obviously their experience will kind of help me be successful.
Oh yeah, that can move you forward so fast, so quickly. Helpful, it's to have people that know what they're doing or have a picture of what they're doing in a better way. So very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so since that point forward, have you really kind of changed the focus of the location? I mean, have you brought in different things that were not going on before?
Last year we just got into dye sublimation.
Okay.
So dye sublimation involves a different printer, a different printing press. So you
Okay.
press the material into the fabric, whether it's a fabric, whether
Okay.
it's aluminum, and we sublimate onto tumblers, coffee
Okay.
mugs, and it burns.
So there
into
is
the
a different
material.
process of putting this as opposed to a piece of paper.
Correct.
Okay.
It prints on
Okay.
paper, actually.
Oh, it does.
It prints
Okay.
on paper, and
Okay.
then we set it up to print to burn into whatever we're dye
Oh,
sublimating.
okay. So the process is there of moving the look onto something.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Whether it's a RelyLocal logo or any type of
Yeah,
logo.
there we go.
Gotta plug you guys a little
Hey,
bit.
look at that. Thank you. Yeah, you're in the right place. Now, with that process, you can probably do a lot more on the looks and impressions onto different materials, which can, again, create a different impression. So I'm sure that's probably the main reason for that then, right, is the opportunity of different looks.
Correct.
Okay.
Different looks, different products that we can offer. We can offer a lower quantity if somebody wants, 5 or 6 tumblers rather than, 500. We can get that
great.
smaller quantity for our local business
Okay. Not everybody needs 500 or whatever to be able to get that good price.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I hear it all the time. A lot of people probably come through the door. Well, I only need 18 of them.
Right.
And how am I going to be? What's that price structure going to be? Well,
Right.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to get 100 of them. No, that doesn't work for somebody. If their budget's small. So,
Right.
Excellent. Anything else that you've brought on? Has there been other changes or updates?
We've updated our lobby to include a lot of the dye sublimation that we're doing. Give them
Okay.
a chance to look at some of the different products that we have.
Okay.
And we're also in the process of purchasing a large format printer.
Oh, okay.
So that prints up to 44 inches wide and however long you want it. That's more for posters and indoor things, poster board.
Okay.
And we're excited to bring that in-house that we can do at our shop. So we're super excited. It's about a month away.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to that on my end because I probably need some of those things. So that's fantastic. I love that. Now, with having that in-house, what does that change for you? How does that help?
It helps on the turnaround time.
Okay.
So when we design something, once we get it approved, we can, get it to print in a short period of time. Where in the past we've had to send those out to get done with our central facility, and then so now we'd be able to, print those. And a lot of times customers sometimes they wait to the last minute.
Oh no, who would do that?
So it's like it's a Wednesday. We need it by Friday. Plus that includes
who
design.
would do that to you?
Yeah. Anybody on there? Yeah.
Like anybody, yes. Because you figured out today that you need it for tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
so that gives us a lot more options. We do it in-house. It changes the dynamic a little bit, gives us more on the production side to do. We have to do more on the production side. But it'll work out great, I think.
Oh, I think that's fantastic. Now, obviously, this kind of dovetails into some of the other things I wanted to ask you about. Obviously, Kenosha's been through a lot. This last year has been quite interesting between all of the changes that are going on, some of the rioting, if you want to call it that, a lot of things going on in Kenosha. I know Kenosha's coming back strong. The Kenosha Strong program, a lot of different things that are going on. There are a lot of great people in the city realizing, hey, we've got a great thing going on in Kenosha. Let's build back better.
Sure.
Tell us about some of the things that you're involved with that. I know you've been helping. Yeah.
One of the first things we did after the riots, there was a gentleman with HCS Photography. His name is Hector. He was at the riots. He was taking pictures. He was taking photos of some of the Kenosha Fire Department.
In action, basically.
In action, correct. Yeah. Okay. And he reached out to us and stopped in and says, I want to take these 2 prints. I want you to print these for me, these 2 photographs, and I want to present them to the fire department.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm like, sure, we can do that for you. I'm like, it's for the fire department. I said, we're not going to charge you.
Oh.
He's like, well, would you like to present it with me? I'm like, sure.
Okay.
And then it kind of generated interest from there as far as, not only did the, police chief want one, then other people wanted it. And
I bet.
So we kind of pushed on social media and designed some more prints, and all the proceeds went back to the fire department.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So
oh,
that
my
was
gosh.
Kind of just started off as a, hey, can I get this printed? To, hey, let's.
It tells you just don't know where something can go.
Let's do something with it.
People don't realize that help can come from many directions. And a lot of times that they've got things going on that they don't realize can be very strong for the help that's needed wherever they are in their lives. And it's really cool to see that and to see that building. I know you're working with another RelyLocal member, Holly Miller.
Yeah.
She's doing some fantastic things. Tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, she's part of the RelyLocal team, and we were meeting her for lunches, and she was telling how frustrated she was with the weekly letters that she's writing every week. Does a phenomenal job.
Oh gosh,
something I could never do. But
she was with us a little while ago.
Okay,
yes.
So she's a great person to work with, and she's just airing her frustration a little bit because she'd send them out every week, and they wouldn't get to the seniors that she was looking to get them to the audience. And she's like, all we have to do is push the print button, and we're good to go.
It's hard. I can't do it.
So so she was kind of frustrated with that, and it wasn't getting in the right hands. So so we talked after one of the lunches, and it's like, God, we can't, they're not printing. So I'm like, you know what? I know a guy. I know a guy who can print. So I reached out to my local Minuteman.
He's got a smiling face and he's ready to help.
That's right. So we print out the letters. It was like the week before Easter.
Okay.
We designed an envelope an Easter themed envelope.
Oh, cool.
And then put those letters into the envelopes.
Wow.
Stuffed them, and then Holly and I hit 10 of the senior facilities in Kenosha.
Okay.
And we visited and talked to the directors. We were welcome in each one of those, which was great.
Oh, very nice.
And they got into those hands, and the response was fantastic. And
how many went out?
we sent over 100.
Oh my gosh.
100 letters, and response is good. And she's starting to get some of that, return.
Yeah, it
on
just
her,
needed that little push. When
Correct.
you think about it, when I remember talking with her about it right here at this table, she was mentioning, just this again, trying to do that. It is such a great program.
Yeah,
there are many seniors that are just sitting there, and they would love to have some interest in something, or some energy from the outside world with them.
Some
and
contact
what she's doing, she's doing with that is amazing. Kudos for doing that. I really appreciate you helping her with that and building that program and helping her by printing.
Right.
And just giving that formula a push, a
right.
little program push. Oh, that's amazing.
It seems to work, and I look forward to working with her again. Maybe some upcoming holidays we can, maybe 4th of July, we can kind of partner with her again.
Do that again. Oh, that's
it was
amazing.
Great. It was great getting out and visiting some of the directors, because I'm sure they've had a long haul over the last year and a half.
Oh,
and I'm sure they've been pretty stressed too.
The senior world has just been so battled and battled.
I think a lot of what I'm trying to do here with you today is really give people the impression and the opportunity to see a wider scope of opportunity within what you're doing. The printing world is big. There's a lot of things that, I can really engage and move forward a lot of things. It's not just, okay, I need 50 copies of this, or I need that. It's cool looks. It's engagements in communities. It's giving people a chance to convey the information in places that they probably didn't think they could.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about some of the things you have going on, some of the new things or exciting things.
Just to kind of recap on what we can do to print to help the community. We partnered with Troy Woodrow, Tim Tompkins, and Jim Tostrup. And then Tenuta. So Troy came to us and said, I've got all these sunrise photos. I want to make these into a calendar.
Okay.
So he talked to Tim, and he had a bunch of photos, and Troy had a bunch of photos, and Jim Tostrup is fantastic. He's a great artist. He's a wildlife artist. Wildlife Unlimited. He's just a great guy. He's done some work for us in the past, and so Troy came up with this idea. So we ended up printing 400 calendars, 2 different designs. Jim was able to do the artwork on the covers. And then Tim and Troy supplied the photos. And then our team put it all together.
Compiled it all together.
And put them on a calendar, and we just needed a way to distribute that. And so Tim helped out with that as far as getting those out to Tenuta's. Tenuta's volunteered to
what a great place.
Help out. So
great place.
Tenuta's Deli in 52nd, and they were able to sell those for us. And
oh my gosh,
we got those back to community too. So
my gosh,
everybody has a calendar, but this is local.
It's impression again.
Yeah.
Now, where did the funding go? Where did the proceeds go?
One Hope. Went out to most of that to that community, and it's just been phenomenal. It
doesn't take much to get something going.
Everybody has a photo. Everybody has photos on their phone, but they don't know what to do with them.
Yeah,
they're on their phone. They're in the cloud. We're able to put them on whatever they want.
Well, when you think about that, an individual could make their own calendar. An individual could make their own booklet or a little promo thing, even or an individual for the public themselves could make something for their family.
Yeah.
If you have a collage, or there's so many things. There's just so many things that you can take and put together by moving it from here to there in a different way or a different look. Now it's cool, it's educational, it's helpful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's got to be cool to see that being built and.
Right, it just kind of snowballed. One thing led to another.
The structure of that.
Yeah, it was great. Kenosha News picked up the story and put it in their paper and put it online, so that kind of helped build the momentum. And obviously it was during Christmas, so that kind of helped sell them. So,
even better.
The timing was good. We were talking about doing something different this year, maybe involving local photographers. They have their own little photography business, whatever it may be. Maybe they just take photos. Maybe they submit them to us, and maybe the team of Troy, Tim, and Jim, we kind of get together and say, hey, let's maybe judge these as a group, and let's pick the top 12 or whatever.
Yeah, and create a calendar out of that.
Create a calendar, maybe give them a little plug at the bottom saying, whatever photography company they're
with.
Right.
Because they're giving their effort, they're giving their talent there,
but then maybe it can be used for, again, the fundraising aspect there and help people in the community.
And then it also gets their name out, it kind of, and then they would be help promote the calendars as well, because if you you have 12 different photographers,
get people behind it.
Correct, right.
Oh, that can build.
So so we're looking to keep going on that. So.
Well, you have to let me know more about that so I can help push that.
Yeah, we're actually, it's already June, so we probably got to start thinking about that.
The year's going by pretty quickly already. I can't tell you enough how great it's been talking with you about these things. What's the best way for people to get a hold of you? What works best?
We do it any variety of ways. They can call us 262-694-1971.
Okay.
They can reach out to our email, Kenosha@minutemanpress.com.
Okay.
Or they can stop in. We're 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And again, a great team. They're very responsive to emails. And,
yes, they are.
Yes,
they are. It's fun. I recommend people stopping in. You can look at all the cool things that are going on. It's hard, a picture of something online or this there. It's hard to get a feel for something. I know that card you gave to our producer Barry. Changed the 5 minutes that we were talking outside before here, that cool aluminum card. What an impression that can make for somebody if they're trying to be having a cool impression for getting that job or promoting their business or whatever they're trying to push, when you can drop that on somebody and go, wow, look at this. And now you got a conversation. You just broke ice.
Yeah, there
you
you
just
go.
broke the ice with somebody that you're probably nervous with or who knows what. I think many times people don't realize the little things like that can make such a difference like that. So.
Right.
Again, in closing, is there anything new going on that's coming up or anything that you'd like us to know about?
We kind of hit the main points already with the dye sublimation,
sure.
the large format printing.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. We're looking at developing a website ourselves that we can maybe sell some of the products online.
Okay.
So that we can
that
have some
probably make it a lot easier to get the things.
Right. So get it at a bigger quantity for us and be able to discount it and being able to order online. That's kind of what we have in the works for this year. But I just want to thank RelyLocal for everything that you guys have done.
Thank you. Love that.
They
love working with you.
Yeah, I've got to know a lot of great people, and it's been great for me. It's good to get out. It's good to network with other people. It's good to talk to other small business owners, hear their struggles, hear what's working for them, and then help them along their way. Help them on their journey. Help them be successful in any way that I can help.
Well, here's their money for that great promo that you just gave me there. I'll have to give you something. Maybe it's going to be buying you a lunch. I don't know. I think, moving forward here in closing, I think a lot of people should be engaging with you no matter what they've got going on, especially in the business world. You're starting a business, they should talk with you. If you've got a business that you're trying to build on, they should be talking with you. If you have an ongoing business, there's a lot of new strategies that you could probably talk with them. So I think any business should be talking with you. And then obviously the public. So thanks, Dave. This has been amazing.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks
Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been fantastic talking with you. Thanks for being our guest today.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
And thank you for watching us here on RelyLocal. We're trying to help local in any way we can. Please subscribe. Please like and share this video. Please reach out if you have any questions or anything that we can help you with. And have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.